right. Welcome to our 2021 Patriot Brigade preview concert. So something we've tried out for the first time this year. I think it's been a huge success for the students. Had a chance to really get some good work in before the summer, get our 8th grade students that are going to come up to us next year in and working on our show, and kind of really entrenched into what Patriot Brigade is all about. Before we get started, I'd like to make some introductions of some staff people that you're going to see all year long. I've got a couple of them out in the hallway. They're coming in here in a minute. But start with a guy that's rudely walking in front of me. How dare you? This is Dakota. He's our new person in charge of the front ensemble, or the pit. Behind him in the Pink Floyd shirt is Jeff. He is our new battery and head percussion instructor. The gentleman to my right, your left, standing over there with a drumstick, is actually the band director at Sullivan High School. He is our marching and visual specialist. That's Nick Puchek. Person beside me is the assistant band director here. You all know him. That's Mr. Zachary McLeod. And my name is John Williams, and I'm the head band director here today. A couple of announcements that we just made too. In this ensemble, we have student section leaders and student leaders who really help us to be kind of our eyes and ears on the field while we're out running around doing all kinds of stuff and up in towers and everything else and watching. Those were just announced a grand total of 5 minutes ago. So without further ado, I'll introduce those. Our pit section leader is Mr. Colin French. Our battery section leader is Mr. Ethan Bowes. Our woodwind co-section leaders are Miss Emma Foster and Mr. Aaron Robinson. And our brass co-section leaders are Miss Sarah Strecker and Mr. Brendan Magnuson. So, what we're going to play for you tonight are 2 songs. It's going to be kind of short and sweet, but we've had a lot of work in it. I think you're going to be really impressed. Our first selection we're going to play is the opener to our 2021 show, which is entitled A Pirate's Revenge. We are super excited about this show. We were excited about this show last year when we thought we were going to get to do it, and then COVID happened and we had to scrap it. But this year, man, we've got a 20-foot long pirate ship that's going to have like interchangeable flags and everything else. We have a working cannon, not joking, a cannon that we are going to fire during the show. Hopefully no one gets killed. No, it doesn't have a cannonball in it, but it looks like it fires. We've got some really cool guard costumes and flags that are going to happen. We've got a new sound system with new carts for those that are going to really help. We've got all kinds of cool narration that's going to fly through here. And so our students, I think, have really enjoyed putting this show together and putting the opener together today. So our first selection that we're going to perform for you is entitled, I should know this, I shouldn't have to look, what I do. It's entitled A Pirate's Tale. Now, let me just explain the show. A Pirate's Revenge, basically what happens is there's this guy who gets attacked by the British, he loses his ship, he gets marooned on an island, he becomes a pirate. His entire life's journey and mission from there on out is to seek one thing and one thing only, revenge. And so he's gonna get it eventually. In the end, we are gonna fire a cannon and shoot the bad British down, and we will raise the Jolly Roger on our pirate ship at the end, and we will have victory. That's way at the end. We will get to that in July. For today, we're going to start our show off just by kind of giving you the overview of here's what happened, here's the setup to the story, okay? For those of you who are coming to us from Woodrow Wilson and Otter Creek and other middle schools, this is going to be the loudest you've ever heard your child play before. I promise. It's going to be awesome, and you're going to go, holy crap, good! Talk to them, get their friends to come out here too in June, okay? Make this bigger and better, all right? Now, without further ado, here we go. A Pirate's Tale from our show, A Pirate's Revenge.
Five, six, 7.
It's by order of the King of England. The Royal Navy came and destroyed what we called home. And they will pay. It's a pirate's life for me.
And that's just the beginning. Yeah, there's still 2 more parts, and that was only like 60 seconds worth of music. We still got 7 minutes worth of it ready to go. That's bigger and louder and faster, and with just as many effects as that has, if not more, plus the cannon. Okay? So hopefully that kind of wets your whistle and gets you really excited about this football season and this marching season coming up, because it got mine going, right? I'm excited as can be about this show. If you can't tell, I'm real happy about it. Okay, I've been happy about it for a year and a half now. Okay, so again, we're gonna basically take June off. The percussion is gonna have a couple of rehearsals in June. We come back in that July week of band camp. We're doing 3 weeks. Remember, the first week is just half days, okay, for music only. Then 2 weeks of 8 to 5s, right? Where we're gonna put the whole rest of the kit and caboodle on there, hopefully. Okay, and we'll be ready to go and fire out the gates. Just a thing on information. Please make sure you've checked in with our band app or with the webpage thnbands.org or with our Facebook group, THN Bands. It's a private group. Just ask to join, answer 2 questions, who's your kid, and do you promise not to be stupid on the page, and we'll let you in. I mean, we let me in, so it can't be that bad. Okay, and then just make sure we're up to date with Charms. Everybody who's here is in Charms at this point. You should have gotten an email about it. Okay, if you haven't, let me know. We'll get you on there, make sure that information is updated so we can keep in touch with you over the summer. Get your friends involved, y'all. Okay? Now, for the last thing that we're going to perform for you tonight, this is a very big tradition that some of the current seniors who I see up there and some of the returning people will tell you we do every single rehearsal at the end, and it usually takes us to the end of band camp before we start doing it at the end. Well, we've already made it to that point, guys. So, without further ado, here is the Terre Haute North fight song to end our concert. For supporting these great kids. Give them about 15 minutes to put all of their stuff up and they'll be ready to go home, and you can take them home and have a great rest of your week. Just as a shameless plug, if you are not doing anything on Thursday night at 6:30, we have our entire department is having a concert. The bands will be, this is a big change by the way, will be in the auditorium. Okay, the bands will be in the auditorium on Thursday. Okay, starting at 6:30. Jazz band, class percussion, symphonic band, and wind ensemble. All 4 of them will be playing. It's a free concert. It'll also be put on our YouTube page. So come out and join us for that as well. We'll see you guys then, hopefully, or if not, back in July.
I might call